I love a clean house, but I hate the cleaning process. This is why I've always wanted a robot vacuum to do it for me. But today, I get to test out two of them. This is the ECOVACS OZMO T8 and this is the Roborock S6 MaxV. Some things to know about these two vacuums. So both come with mapping technologies and are able to detect obstacles when they're cleaning. They can also vacuum and mop simultaneously, have voice reporting, and are packed with a 5200 mAh battery.
Okay, so first things first, you'll need to download the app for each vacuum. The process is really straightforward and both app UIs are very simple and easy to comprehend. On the app, you can view your map layout, the cleaning data such as time and area, and also the battery status. This means that you can control your vacuums even when you're not at home.
Now to our test. I'm gonna ask Victor to help me out since we've got two vacuums.
The first one is of course the mapping test, and from what I've seen, the OZMO T8 is better at this. I left all the doors open, set both vacuums to start mapping my place, and by the time they're done, the OZMO T8 mapped the whole place and even labeled each area so I can choose to only clean certain places. On the other hand, I had to ask the S6 MaxV to remap a second time for the full layout. Also, even though the app has a room mode that supposedly lets me choose the rooms I want to clean, the S6 MaxV detects my entire house as one room, so the room mode becomes pointless. When it comes to vacuuming, the Roborock X6 MaxV has one side brush, whereas the OZMO T8 has two, but on the other hand, the latter has a smaller dust box capacity at 420ml, while the former can contain 460ml. Even though the T8 has two brushes, the S6 MaxV is better at picking up dirt in one go. Using cat litter, the T8 had to do 2 rounds for better cleaning. But both aren't perfect, we still get residues after setting them to clean. Also, if you hate getting your hands dirty, ECOVACS has an auto empty station that will clear your dust box every time after cleaning, and it also charges the vacuum. The OZMO T8 is just slightly faster, while the S6 MaxV is slightly better at picking up dirt. Personally, I prefer the OZMO T8 over the S6 MaxV's mopping system for one simple reason: disposable mopping pads that come with the OZMO Pro. Of course, the downside is that you have to purchase them every now and then, but I choose that over a reusable cloth as it feels more hygienic. But if we compare the reservoir, the S6 MaxV has the upper hand with its 297ml tank, while the OZMO T8 has a 240ml tank. Both did a good job at mopping the floor clean, and with its app, you can adjust the water flow level depending on your needs. One thing though, the OZMO T8 can detect the carpet when it's mopping and is better at avoiding it, whereas the S6 MaxV will just run through the carpet and push it everywhere. Now, both vacuums are also equipped with obstacle detection technology. The S6 MaxV is smarter with its reactive AI, allowing it to detect objects like slippers and scales so it can avoid them when cleaning. As for the OZMO T8, it sometimes bumps into objects gently before turning away, so it's really not a big deal. However, I am impressed with its TrueDetect 3D technology that allows it to detect objects from up to 30 cm away, and its millimeter level accuracy that can detect objects as tiny as 1 mm. This made the OZMO T8 surprisingly good at detecting cables and avoiding them. I've never once seen the OZMO T8 get tangled up with the cables, but this is not the case for the S6 MaxV. It always gets stuck and I would have to untangle it every single time. This is a huge issue, especially if you're using robot vacuums in offices where there are a lot of cables on the ground. Okay, now that these tests are done, let's go back to the app. Now both apps offer a lot of customization. You can clean by rooms or by zones, though as mentioned before, the S6 MaxV detected my house as one huge room. You can also schedule the cleaning session, adjust the cleaning intensity, and switch on a do not disturb mode that will prevent it from doing scheduled cleanings. There's also a maintenance tab for both, so I can know when each of the vacuum parts need to be cleaned or replaced. One thing that the OZMO T8 doesn't have is the dual camera system on the S6 MaxV. This allowed the robot vacuum to act as a monitor in which I can remotely view and even control the robot when I'm not home. I can even send audio messages to be replayed on the vacuum, but these are just extra features that some may enjoy.
Hello, nice to meet you.
If you get the T8 IV, you'll also get similar features.
Now, the most important part is the price, of course. Currently on Shopee, the OZMO T8 is 1,799 ringgit, while the S6 MaxV is 2,199 ringgit. But you can get both for cheaper during the flash sale on December 12th. The OZMO T8 is priced at 1,599 ringgit and the S6 MaxV is priced at 1,989 ringgit during the sale. Both are no doubt good robot vacuums, but if I had to pick one, I would probably go for the OZMO T8 because it's better at mapping. It has TrueDetect 3D technology, which really helps to prevent it from getting tangled up with wires, and it has carpet detection even when mopping, so I don't have to worry about the OZMO T8 going over carpets or pushing them around the house even when I'm not home. Plus, if I get the OZMO Pro mopping system, which uses high frequency vibration and disposable mopping pads, mopping will surely be cleaner. And if I also get this auto empty station, I won't even have to clean the dust box on my own. Of course, both these products will cost you a little extra, so I'll link them in the description box down below and you can check them out. That's it for our video today. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and remember to subscribe to our channel KLGadgetTV, and I'll see you in the next one.